Hello everybody, thank you so much for being here on my channel. Today we're going to be doing my July plant update and walkthrough, and I'm going to show you some amazing plants that I have recently acquired. Let's go. So let's start in this corner. This is my Anthurium duck block, Brown Derby by Michelle. I just repotted this last week. And here it is now. It didn't have any setbacks so far. I was expecting this to be droopy after repotting it, but it looks like it's doing well because I tried not to disturb the roots as much as I can. And this one is dry because I rarely turn on the humidity and it's been closer to the window. That's why it probably got burned, or maybe from lack of humidity. But yeah, I'll probably just keep this in here or cut it. Let me know what you think. Should I cut this one or should I leave it? And by the way, here's a sun catcher that I made during my break time at work. Isn't it cute? Here it is. So it has this new leaf here, but at the same time, it also has an inflow right here. I used to cut them, but I think this time I'm just gonna leave it like that, just for the plant to complete its cycle. This one is my Monstera obliqua Peru. It's still trying to acclimate. It doesn't look very happy. I acquired this last month, I think, or May. I got it in sphagnum moss, but I transplanted it immediately into chunky soil mix and I put leca on top of it. And yeah, it's still trying to acclimate, I guess. So far, no leaf has fallen. So we'll see. Also in this corner, my Hoya macrophylla outer variegation. It's currently growing really well. So these are one of the newest leaves, and I have a few more coming here. I noticed that ever since I gave it that orchid fertilizer that I'm using, it has started to put out new leaves for me. And there's a few more here that's hard to show. I'm starting to worry about this Monstera aurea right here because it hasn't done anything lately, whereas my other Monsteras have already put out 2 to 3 leaves. So I'm thinking of probably propagating this one to give it a jump start. So I'll probably do that next week. This one right here is my another Anthurium crystallinum, and it also has an inflow. This is the newest leaf right here, and I keep moving this into different places because I feel like it's too bright in here and I wanted the leaf to be darker, but when I move it upstairs, it didn't seem very happy, so I had to put it back here. I have this Philodendron Florida Beauty. I sold mine before, and after I regret selling mine, I sold it because it was taking up too much space, because as you are aware, the Philodendron Florida Beauty it takes too much space. It grows outwards, if that's the right term. It climbs as well, but it's just the leaves spread so much that it takes up too much space. But I just couldn't resist, so I got me a new one. This is one of the newest acquisition that I have, and it's still in its sphagnum moss, but I'm trying not to disturb it. I'll probably repot this one next week as well. I just got it this week, so I'll just leave it alone for now. Over here is my Hoya Pacharawalai icensis. It's also growing really well. It already bloomed for me before. So this is Hoya Pacharawalai icensis. It also bloomed for me this year, and they have the most beautiful blooms, combination of pink and a little bit of cream and yellow. Here is where the peduncle was, and these are the new leaves, and it looks like it's putting out another peduncle here. It's just having a hard time focusing, but yeah, here it is. That's a new peduncle as well. This is one of my begonias. I don't know the ID for this one. If you know what it's called, please let me know in the comments below. I got this in the big box store. I think I got it from Lowe's, and I took it because I love the deep maroon or burgundy color, and it's almost black. I just feel like it's a very nice contrast with my white aesthetic background here at home. So if you know the ID for this one, please let me know. It's not very finicky. It's just doing its own thing. I left it in one of the corners in our family room before because I feel like if you give it too much sun or too much bright light, it'll burn. So I just leave it on the bottom shelf. Let me know how you take care of your begonias. I would love to know. This is my Alocasia fry deck. I can't seem to keep a lot of leaves for this one because unfortunately they like to attract mealybugs or spider mites. So I keep cutting the leaves off. This is the newest leaf right here. And I think there are two different plants here because this one is, I think, a regular fry deck. I didn't bother to check, but this is a regular fry deck here, and I don't want to separate them because I don't want to disturb the roots. So here it is. It's really dry right now. I'm glad I decided to check the roots because I need to water this. Another new acquisition is this variegated Monstera adansonii. Right here. It's doing well so far. And at the same time, this one is doing well too. It's in soil mix. It attracts fungus gnats, so I have this one to counteract the fungus gnats. And as you can see, I already caught a few. Look at this. Another one here, Anthurium pallidiflorum. I got it last May and it's doing well. I already acclimated and I have it in lechuza pond. I got this in April 30 of 2023 and it's doing well so far. This is the newest leaf. It's still very soft. We have two bright windows here, so I'm not sure which direction it's trying to face. Probably this way or that way. So far, it doesn't have any pests or any problems at all. This begonia rex, also from big box store. It's very lush. It's in 8-inch pot, I think 8 or 10, and I'm trying to gift it to somebody. I'll just have to choose which one of my friends. It has these beautiful silvery leaves, and I love the color as well in the back. It's deep red or maroon. So here's the rest of my plants. Oh, we have this beautiful Hoya fungi. It's been blooming since last month. The other one already finished blooming, but this one, it's still here, it's still doing really well. Here's the other bloom. And another one right here to come, and then a few more leaves here, and there's another peduncle here. And this one also gets the orchid fertilizer that I use. That orchid fertilizer is from one of the members of the American Orchid Society that I'm a part of. It's a Peninsula Orchid Society in San Mateo, California. So I got a few jars of the orchid fertilizer that one of our members made. Sometimes I also use the one that I bought from Amazon, but yeah, most of the time I use the one that's given to me by one of our members. Here's another one of the Florida Beauty that I recently acquired. Like I told you, I got obsessed with this one again after seeing a few videos on Instagram. But look at, why won't you be obsessed, right? Look at this beautiful color. But it's still a baby. It's still tiny. So I'm going to try my best to grow this to its full potential. If you have one of these, please let me know any tips or tricks to make it more lush and to grow a healthy one. I think I'm going to make this as the thumbnail photo. What do you think? My Hoya Mathilde is also currently in bloom right now, and also has a lot more peduncles here. If you could see here, there's another 1, 2, and there's a third one, 3, and I think there's another one here. So yeah, it has a lot of peduncles, and I see a few more tiny ones here, so hopefully they all make it. There's another one right here as well. So it looks like that orchid fertilizer that I'm using is working really well. And my OG Hoyas here. I don't think I've shown you this before. Hoya rotundiflora. I got it from a friend in the Bay Area. Here, and then one of my duplicate Crassy here, also growing really well. Spiritus Sancti, I got it from Etsy, and it's from Plantamani over on Instagram. So go ahead and check him out. I get a lot of plants from them, and they all seem to be doing well. And I know I've shown you this in my previous video, and I told you, well, if you're not new here, if you've seen my video before, if you remember, I said I'm going to put them together. These are two plants here, and finally I was able to do it. So far it's doing well. Hoya meredithii, one of the newest leaves here. Snow Queen. So this is all my little Hoyas here, and I have a few more of the bigger ones in the greenhouse in my backyard. Currently growing, this is Hoya Sarawak Pink. And I moved my Hoya Huskiliana here inside because it was super bleached outside. So although it was in my greenhouse, I felt like it needed to come here inside. Hoya Denisi Frida. This one has been trying to put out peduncles for me multiple times, but unfortunately it doesn't always make it. So hopefully this time I'm gonna be able to see the blooms. Another Meredithii here. It's growing really well. And this one, Anthurium Warocneum, Princess of Hearts. I also just repotted this one. It's in my most previous video. So far, no setback. And this one I also showed in my plant tour video. I recently chopped this one because it's been growing a little bit slower. So I decided to chop and propagate it. And here are the propagations. So I separated them into three nodes. This is Hoya Buntok Silver, a new acquisition, and a few more propagations here on this bottom shelf. This one is Fallopia. It's from my friend Cyril over at Cyril Cybernated on Instagram. And I'm trying to protect it with my life. So nobody gets to open this one except for me. Next, we have this Anthurium papillominum crossed with crystallinum, and we have this emergent here. So hopefully it comes out really nice, because sometimes with constant fiddling with these ones right here, they come out really deformed. So hopefully it'll come out really nice, and I'm gonna try my best not to touch this one. That way I'll have a new beautiful leaf. And here's my variegated money tree or umbrella tree. Another umbrella tree here, and it's living on a vintage pot, which I thrifted as well. I moved my Hoya obovata here in the receiving area because I think everyone that enters my home should see this first. Isn't it just so beautiful? I think this is my new favorite Hoya this month or this summer. Such a beautiful one. And I have a few of my books here. Never mind the mess. I think you need to see this. All these things, well, not all. These two here are thrifted. I got them for, I think, $1 each. And then I got this one on Amazon. This one is from a friend. She was gonna throw them away, so I rescued them. And I've shown these before, this corner right here. They're still doing well. And since the last update, I know one of my first few videos this year is showcasing this Monstera right here, my oldest Monstera, which was given to me by my friend Cyril. He gives me a lot of plants. A lot of my plants here are from him because he was the one who really inspired me to collect plants again. I had a lot of plants back in 2013, but they didn't do really well for me. But since I met Cyril and he enabled me, I was inspired to take care of more plants, and here they are. This summer or this spring and summer, I've had 3 leaves so far from this plant. I think this is the newest one, and I think the biggest one so far. I'm trying to get this to climb, Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. And also this one, another Monstera. It's from a friend. This was also included in the plants that she was gonna throw away. They were very bleached. It was outside, and I told her that I wanna take it. So here it is, thriving. I plan to experiment on this one. I'm thinking of putting it outside, bringing it outside, because my husband built a pergola on the side of my house, and I'm thinking of creating a tropical oasis there. So let's see, I'll just have to find the right time to do it. And this one's still thriving right here. This one, it's a very low maintenance plant. It'll tell you when it's time to water it, because the leaves will start to shrink like this, or they will curl like this. So far, no signs of dehydration there. And this one also it's actually, I can consider this as a vintage plant because I got it from somebody whose mom passed away, and he said that his mom has had this for so many years, I think 45 years, and it was already mature when I got it. I just recently got it, and you won't believe that including the vintage pot, it only cost me $20. So it's such a steal. I promised the guy that I will take care of this plant. And another one right here, inspired by Benji Plants in YouTube and on Instagram. Unfortunately, his house got burned down, so he lost the Dracena Song of India that he has. It was very tall and beautiful, very structural. So I got inspired, and I was on the hunt for this one. I think it took me like 4 to 5 months to finally find one that I can take home. So I'm going to try my very best to take care of this one as well. And here's my shoe cabinet. Here's my entrance. And all the way up there, I'm trying to have a trailing plant corner, different kinds of pothos. So far, they're doing well. It's just a pain watering them. So anyway, so here's the living room update. And also, I think you need to see this one. Hinsining Pink Doll. It's a Cattleya hybrid, currently in bloom, and it's very, very fragrant. So I'm not sure if you're into orchids, but it's really worth a try. This giant rubber tree or rubber plant is from Leaf and Vines. I know they have a new store over in the Bay Area, and I haven't had the chance to visit them, but if you are anywhere near the Bay Area, please go visit them. They have the most amazing plant collection as well. And this one, I got it last year, and it's still thriving. It had a little setback during the winter because it was closer to the window, but otherwise, it's doing fine. It gets a lot of light from the outside, so I decided to put a few plants here. One of the newer acquisitions as well. Philodendron is splendid. This is the newest leaf. So I'm trying to grow them. Hopefully it climbs really high, and hopefully the leaves will grow bigger. And then here's my Monstera Thigh Constellation. It's also very happy here in this corner because it's facing the door going to my backyard. And where's the newest leaf? This is the newest leaf right here. And before that was this one. So this is a combination of two plants in this pot. And this pot is also a thrifted pot. And this is one of my other Monstera albos right here. As you can see, the edges are browning. It's very natural for the super white Monstera to have this browning. I don't know what happened here, but it's almost like a snowflake, pure white. They look beautiful, but I know this is not the most optimal condition that they're supposed to be in. So here it is. And here's Albus just watching. Hi, Albus. 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 This one is from a cutting. It's currently growing in water, and I've had this 4 months already, and it's doing really well. I was expecting all the leaves to fall, but yep, it's doing really well, and it's very structural. I'm thinking of putting like a wire so that I could shape it, but I think the branches are really old for it to do that. So Hoya australis lisa, loving the south-facing window. Newest leaf right here, and they're super duper waxy, although they haven't bloomed for me. This is my second favorite Hoya for the month of July. First is the Obovata Splash, and second is this Hoya australis lisa. And I moved my Monstera Adansonia here in this corner because it's taking up too much space. So I figured I'll just leave it here in this corner. This is my vacant room. This is where my friends would stay whenever they come and stay here with me overnight. This window right here gives a lot of light. So I have these plants right here, a few pothos plants. Anyway, if you have a ragdoll cat, you would notice that they really they like to follow their mommies all the time. Right here. Say hello, everybody. That's all for today, and thank you for watching, and thank you for being with us. And I apologize for the background noise because, of course, people live here. So we have some background noise, right, Albus? Say bye. Bye. Say bye, everybody.